Hello, Power of One. It is Wednesday, July 16th. I'm excited to be with here. I had to re-record this call because technology and learning new technologies, things don't work the way we think they're going to. So the lunch and learn that we did today at noon didn't record my audio, recorded everyone else's, but not mine. So I'm just going to re-record. Unfortunately, I'm not going to go through a lot of the extra stuff that I went through on the other call. So I just really encourage you, if you can join us live, join us live. Going forward, now that we're going to be into a rhythm of the business, I will make sure you've got good notice of when we're going to do these. Right now, honestly, I'm getting the best response by holding these at lunchtime. So if you know that once a month at a lunchtime, you can grab your lunch and come join us on your lunch break at work or whatever. But definitely right now, I think this lunchtime seems to be working best. Everybody's busy in the evenings, but we're catching people on their lunch breaks at work and things like that. So if you can join us, that would be amazing. But let's just pop right into it here today with our lunch and launch. So we're going to be launching August today. I'm going to give you a little bit of a catalog update. And just a couple other exciting things. I want to remind you that anything shared in this call is confidential and not to be shared unless you see it in your weekly email from Tupperware. Okay, this is confidential to you as a Salesforce member. You cannot share it. Please remember that that you don't share until you see it launched in your weekly email from Tupperware. So let's just kind of jump right in here. Production and shipping update. So I just wanted to let you know, we had a business leader meeting yesterday. Josh was on from the warehouse and kind of gave us an update. Number one, shipping. Yes, we're still experiencing a little bit of issue in Canada with the whole UPS Canada Post thing. But the great news is right now it's less than 20 orders that are affected. So for the most part, it's working. It's getting to where it needs to be. My best advice to all of you, if you have an order that has an issue, maybe it hasn't got delivered, it's missing, something like that, you need to call and open a ticket. Then you need to email me at twpowerofone@gmail.com with your ticket number, the order number, customer name, all the information related to that, any details you can share about where it's missing, what's going on. And I can follow up, but I can't follow up without that information. Okay. So ticket number, order number, customer name, date that it was placed, all the details about the order. Don't send me screenshots. I need it typed out so that I can forward that on to the departments that need it and help you to escalate it and get answers for you faster. But you need to start the process by opening that ticket. Okay. But the great news is most of those orders are getting through now. Since the middle of June, UPS is passing off any post office box orders to Canada Post. Great news about that. Unlike when we were at the old warehouse, Canada Post orders sat and waited until the truck was full of Canada Post orders, and then it made its way to the border. Now, all orders go out with UPS. Any orders that are identified as Canada Post go internationally, and they end up at the border crossings closest to the address they need to be delivered to. So number one, it's leaving the warehouse faster than it did before when it was the old system. Number two, it's entering Canada, if it's a Canada Post order, closer to its final destination. So that's going to speed up your Canada Post shipping all the way around. And the great news is UPS trucks leave the warehouse every day. So that is really, really exciting news for us with UPS. Okay, production. This is the great news because we know that we were really delayed in production for so many reasons. Things like, number one, we had to get the molds from all over the world into one location. Number two, the molds maybe needed some work when they got here, right? You can imagine riding across an ocean for 3 months. Things might have got jostled a little bit. So machines need to be calibrated, all that. There were some delays with that. And we didn't produce product for months while the bankruptcy stuff was going on. So come January, we started to get back in, but we just hit roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. Good news. Good news. We are up and running full steam ahead. Josh let us know yesterday that Modular Mates, every Modular Mate is in production right now. So I know that's a major product line for us. It's a product you guys have been asking for. It is in production and I'm so excited for that. So stay tuned, guys. Things are moving in the right direction and we're really going to start to feel the effects of that for us very, very soon. Okay. August. I don't know why it did that. August. Remember, confidential information. This is for your planning purposes only. And the great news is we're getting to a place where we are going to be able to share things with you 2 weeks ahead of time. So early launch to our Salesforce members. Really excited for that. Keep in mind, this is for your eyes only. Just like always, as per our social media policy, you cannot share anything publicly until 1 week prior to the launch of the flyer. Okay, so just this is for your purposes only. Know that you'll get notice when it's time for you to be able to share with your customers. So the August, September theme is called Make It Make Sense. August, we're really going to focus on lunch solutions. September is going to be all about kitchen reset, back to routine. And the great news is, in addition to these two themes, you are going to see additional stories. There's exciting new products coming and more to help you really start to get back on track and build strong in your fall business. So our theme for the 2 months is Make It Make Sense. This season looks different for everyone because no two households are the same, right? Some of us have kids going back to school. Others, your kids are maybe off to college, or you don't have children at home at all. And everybody, it looks a little different. But the one thing that's kind of a common theme about September as summer winds down and those vacations are over, it is kind of getting back into that routine. So whether it's meal prepping, whether it's making kids lunches, having the snacks ready after schools, just getting organized in your kitchen ready for the fall and winter season, Tupperware has the products to help us do that. So love this time of year because there's so many things we can share. Now, I don't have the full brochure to share you, so you're going to see everything on one screen here in the next screen. But your August key products, these are the ones that you'll see featured in the flyer. It's really a back to school lunch kind of focus. So you'll have a 30-piece lunch solution set that has the 5 small eco bottles, the 5 serving cups. These are 1-cup bowls, smaller than the serving center. So serving center bowls, 2 cups. This is kind of the same shape and size, but it's only a 1-cup bowl. And 5 Lunch-It containers. You can also buy those products separately in their groupings of 5, or you save, gosh, what is it? Like $30-some by buying it as a set. You'll see Lunch at Large, the luncheon things, loving that lavender color, so pretty. Sandwich keepers, side-by-side sets, that's the little guys with the divider in the middle, and the slim lunch containers also in 2 color options. So super excited for this flyer. As it gets going, you'll start to see it tomorrow in your My Week email. Hold that thought. Here's just some quick pictures of that they're going to be using to promote some of these products, get this out there. Brand new recipe. If you're interested in doing a video for us and making that recipe, let me know and I'll send it to you so you can show us how to make almond fluff dip. Super easy. But starting on August 1st, you're going to see this flyer to help you promote the Get It All set, the must-have set, all of that 30 pieces together or individually. So they're going to create not only your monthly flyer, but you're also going to have individual 1-page flyers for certain specials and products as well. So stay tuned. You'll probably see this tomorrow in your weekly update email. Just keep in mind, this doesn't open till August 1st, guys. That's over 2 weeks away. You don't want to be selling this right now because you can't make money from that for 2 more weeks. But you can start maybe booking parties, knowing that this stuff is coming. So focus on the people that you know are very much into back to school, meal prepping, things like that. This is a great time to get those parties booked with them for that early August, or, starting on what about the 25th or so, 25th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 30th, 30th. Yeah, the 25th, you can start sharing and talking about this, but we want to keep your focus in July. So this is really for you to have a heads up, what's coming. Get excited, start making your plans in your social media, your parties, all that kind of stuff. Now let's talk the new catalog. If you joined us last Monday with Samantha or caught the live on Friday with Doug and Samantha, you would have heard them say, we're getting a new catalog and it's going to be printed. And they said August 1st. Well, they were a little eager. I mean, since Samantha has come on board, she is just working like crazy, and she has really sped things up for us. We're seeing so many things happen that we've been waiting months for it to happen. And she's like, let's just get it done. And so she was maybe a little eager to say that the new catalog would be ready for August 1st, because it's not. It will be ready for September 1st. So the current catalog that we're using that's digital only will go till August 31st. September 1st, though, we're going to have a brand new catalog. Really exciting. You guys will get opportunity to purchase those in August. So you'll have them ready to go in your hand for September 1st. This is not the catalog. Those pictures you see are not the catalog. It's just to kind of give you an idea of, there's a cover, there's products, kits on the back, that kind of thing. You'll see in the new catalog, just a little heads up on this one, there's no host gift in the catalog. They're going to have your host flyer each month that you can just insert into your catalog. Gives us more flexibility to change the host gifts program, things like that as we go along. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to have catalog launch coming up. You're going to be able to get your catalogs. We don't have dates. I have no more information on the catalog than what I've just told you, but just know it's coming soon. Okay, July. It is time to make big things happen. My friends, we've heard it. Samantha has been loud with us as business leaders. And if you were on any of her calls, she's working really, really hard to get things going quickly for the sales force. And we're seeing it. Like, I can tell you guys, it's exciting to know that we're at a stage where they're planned a year out now, which means products are in production. They've got plans made. We're not flying by the seat of our pants like we have been for the last few months, or only selling the things that were sitting on the shelves. So that's really great news. There's new products coming. I can't tell you what they are. We have been sworn to 110% secrecy. I can't even hint to what they are, but there are new products coming, which is going to bring excitement to you and your customers. And I'm excited, but we need to do our work now, guys. Home office is doing theirs. They're getting things rolling. They're doing what they need to do. It's our turn now. It's our turn to make big things happen. And we need to be loud and proud. We need to be out there talking Tupperware, connecting with people, holding parties, welcoming new team members, doing all the things right now, so that when the new catalog is here, we have a team that's ready to hit the ground running and share that with people. And you don't hit the ground running if you haven't been training, if you haven't been working, if you haven't been doing the things you need to do that. So guys, it's our time now to make big things happen. And that's what we're going to do, right? We've had awesome specials so far in July. We got Basic Brights. We have the new Crystal Wave collection. By the way, loving that rectangular divided dish. I've so often said we need a divided dish in Crystal Wave, kind of like the Lunch It container, but with the Crystal Wave seal, and boom, there it is. Love that container. We've got Wonder Lears. We've got the Mando Jr. I've got it right here. I know Anita did a video on it yesterday. Marsha's done some videos on it. Love, love, love the Mando Jr. I actually did a party this morning on the new Tupperware format. Hang on, I'm just going to make my screen bigger so I can show. Okay, friends, I don't know what just happened there. Oh my gosh, it just went away. But it kept recording. I don't know if you guys could hear me panicking in the background over all of that, because I was in full-blown panic mode, because I'm like, no, I can't do this again. But it's okay. We're good. Whew, thank goodness. Okay, we were talking about the Mando Jr. So I shared this. I did a Tupper live party this morning. You guys are going to love that new technology when you get the chance to use it. And so I just took my little mandolin. Now you guys can see right? The blade is all the way up. Make sure when you store it that it's down, and you just change the height of your blade by moving this up and down, which is so cool. So this morning I took and did a potato. So you just have your little guard here, push it on. Okay, so now my potato's on there. Oh, goodness sakes. I'm going to put it down just so you guys can see real quick. Because if you haven't seen this in action, so I love that it will just sit across a bowl or whatever, just like that. Okay, and then just slice. So I did this morning, and that fast, it's done, like whole potato, finished. Okay, so there's my potatoes. I took the cover of my Ultra Pro, spread those potatoes out on there, sprinkled a little olive oil, salt and pepper on them, put them in my oven for like 15 minutes, flipped them, did another 5 just so they got crispy. I had these amazing little potato chips, not even thinking I probably could have done it in my air fryer even faster. But I made this great little potato chip snack, and it was just right. You know, if I'd taken a bag of potato chips, I'd have ate the whole bag. This way, I just had a few, didn't have all of those extras in there. And like, how easy was that, right? So super, super quick and easy. It washes up like a dream, fits in my big drawer in my kitchen. Everything's there. So I am loving that product. I hope you guys are too. So just wanted to hint, you guys need to drive the Mando Junior, because that is an incredible product. So if you haven't been promoting it, you absolutely need to. Now, a couple other little things that you can see that starting tomorrow on the host gift sheet. So you guys would have seen, I shared it yesterday. For the dating gift, it doesn't say what the dating gift is. It just says you will get a gift. That just gives Tupperware flexibility to change that dating gift up. If it runs out, we're not panicking, can't have anything in the system. They'll find something so that you just add the dating gift and your host will get a surprise gift for dating her party. You'll also see some new tiny treasures. Well, old tiny treasures brought back again, opening tomorrow, your citrus peelers and your smidgets. They'll have a slight price adjustment, but realistically, my friends, the price on those has not changed since 2012. So I don't know about you, but there's really not much in my house that I pay the same for today that I did in 2012. So we're okay. We know that there's got to be a little bit of a price increase, but I'm just excited that citrus peelers and smidgets are back in there. Now, one of the exciting announcements is that the Big T Tumbler host bonuses at the 500 level and the 700 level are extended until the end of the month. So if they have a $700 party, they can get, and the 2 bookings, they can get both tumblers. They will be surprise colors, but they get both tumblers for only $32. That is such an amazing offer. So let's pull in a party for the end of the month. Let's go find a couple hosts. I have to tell you, I booked a party this morning on my little Tupperware Live that I did. I had a host and she only had 1 guest there. But you know what? If your host is taking the time to get that 1 guest there, I'm going to come up and show up live. And it's so easy. It's just at home. And so I did it quick. It was only a 30-minute party. It was amazing. I've created an outline for you so you guys will be able to see that. And I showed the Big T tumblers as one of the products in my party. And she was so excited that when I shared that they were a host bonus, she booked a party so she could get them as the bonus, right? For only $32 to get both of them. So my friends, make sure you're talking it up. You're letting people know they can get these. Going back to people who've already bought Big T's because maybe they want more, letting them know they can get them just by getting some friends together and showing things off. So get excited about the programs we have. Now, in addition to that, starting tomorrow, you're going to see something called Tupperware Mania. And it'll run there'll be offers the next 2 weeks. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a mania. So you could have deep discounted items. You could have limited quantity items. They could sell out in an hour. They could sell out in a day. They could sell out and last 2 weeks. Who knows? But you're going to see Tupper Mania starting tomorrow. You're also going to see a new offer. Now, we've seen the product quite a bit lately, but the exciting thing this time is this product comes in colors exclusive only to direct sales, only to our sales force. So you won't see these colors anywhere else. They're just for us, at least when the first launch comes. So super excited for that. You're going to see a Cervelier 32-piece set. Yay. in new summer colors. Just for us, these aren't the exact colors, so you'll see them tomorrow when they officially launch. Remember, you can't share this yet. Okay, it starts tomorrow, but you've got new colors. And you'll also see there's going to be new offers for the 24th and the very last day of the month to help you close strong. So let's get those parties booked, my friends. Let's get out there, get sharing, talking to everyone we know. We have amazing offers that have already been on for the month. The Basic Brights, we've got Crystal Wave, we've got tons of other offers. Are you going back and resharing? Remember, customers need to see things multiple times in multiple ways: video, reels, lives, posts, pictures. They need to see it in lots of different ways to get their attention. So don't be afraid to post a product, say, oh, I already posted about the meal prep set. No, do it again. Do it in a different way. Use different verbiage this time. I think I did a post this morning for you guys about the meal prep set. So don't be afraid to reshare a lot of these items and get people excited about getting them. Re-promote your mandolin because, oh my gosh, it's amazing. We need to be talking about it everywhere, right? And it's such a great price point too. Both the ladies that were on my party this morning both had the Mando Juniors, and they raved about how much they love them. They said they actually pull it out and use it more than they ever pull out their big mandolin. So I encourage you guys with that, get sharing. It is a product people love and want to see. And to kind of wrap things up, I just want to let you guys know we need you this last 2 weeks of July. We really need you. We need every single team member on board with the power of one party, or the equivalent of a party, $500 in sales between the 16th and the 31st. Okay, we need you this last 2 weeks. We need everybody out there letting people know Tupperware is alive, Tupperware is growing, Tupperware is strong. We want to beat our June sales. And so we need every single one of you on board this last 2 weeks. Can you guys do that for us? And one of the things we also need is everybody to welcome a friend into Tupperware, whether it's someone who used to be in Tupperware with you, maybe it's a new customer that you've met at one of your markets or one of your parties, but welcome a new rep onto your team in the next 2 weeks. You know, we were given a challenge from Samantha when she met with us last week to add 80 new reps to Power of One in July and August. 80 new reps. Guys, we used to do that in a week. Now we want to do it in just 2 months. We can do that, okay? But it starts with all of us getting excited, getting that Tupper feeling down in our hearts, getting excited about everything Tupperware has to share right now. And then we're on an upward trajectory. We're on the right path. And we're going to start to get back into the rhythm of our business. But it starts with you. We need you. Can you help us? One party and one new rep over this next 2 weeks. Guys, there's amazing, amazing products coming for you. And you can earn them for 50% off. So just by submitting $900 this month, you are going to be able to get an exclusive new, don't even ask me, I can't tell you, but you're so exciting, product. $32 value for only $16. Get to $1,200, you get another one. Get to $1,800, you get a different one. And then if you get to $4,800, you would have earned all 3 of those ones already. Plus you get 3 more for free. So love this. Guys, do not miss out on these, right? Do not miss out. You are going to be so sad if you did not earn these and get them ahead of time so that you have them to share, because this product is coming soon and you're going to want them in your hands. Okay. So you got 2 weeks to make it happen, my friends. And in addition to that, we're on this mission to add these 80 new reps, and we have some pretty awesome offers for you for sharing the opportunity. So get in those draws. Every 10 reps, I'm doing a draw for $50 cash. So an opportunity to earn over $400 before the end of the challenge. Plus, between now and the 21st, if you welcome a new rep and you and your new rep each do $180 by the 31st, you get your jammy pants. So pitter patter, let's get at her, guys. Now is the time to start adding all of those new reps, all of us pulling in our parties, doing the things we need to do to make it happen. So thanks for tuning in and watching the launch. Thank you for bearing with me through the glitches and all the things that went on. And guys, I really encourage you, if you see that I'm going to be doing a live or doing a training or anything like that, make time to join us live. Be there in person, because there were so many other things we talked about on the actual live call today that I just couldn't duplicate for this recording. So don't miss out, because there's so many amazing things that happen when we come together as a team. So thanks for tuning in. There's your August sneak peek. Lots of great things coming for July. Stay tuned for tomorrow and make it a great close, guys. 2 weeks. Let's do this. We can beat our June sales. I know we can. It starts with you. You are the power of one. Have an amazing day, guys. See you soon.